Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's the
opportunity while I was there of being the accountant for Floyd Mayweather for a number of years.
Oh, wow.
And just unbelievable experiences when I was working with him. I mean, stories that I can share, stories there'd be 4 or 5 very expensive sports cars out front of our building and 20 people coming in and sitting down and going through the various items that we needed to, but always very flashy, very out there. You know, but something that many people, it's public knowledge, not sharing anything that's not out there, but something many people don't realize is he suffered a lot through his life with depression.
Floyd showed visible emotion after reports emerged that authorities were moving to seize assets reportedly tied to nearly $600 million. Just days earlier he had posted online claiming he bought 62 buildings in Manhattan as proof of mastering real estate, but that claim quickly unraveled. Investigators found the properties weren't registered under his name. Once that came to light, federal agents expanded their focus, reviewing past deals and financial records, which led to additional freezes on properties and accounts, turning what was meant as a flashy move into a serious financial crisis.
Homeless situation was cleaned up. This is one of the ways that they're doing it, and it looks like there could be possibly lots of different ways to scam the system.
And Floyd Mayweather is a provocative and controversial figure, but I think this article may make people think about him.
Currently, assets reportedly totaling over $600 million are completely frozen. No sales, no transfers, no access at all until investigators confirm whether Floyd actually owns them. Ironically, the situation started because Floyd displayed the alleged deal online, posting videos touring the buildings and announcing a huge Manhattan purchase. His bold, confident presentation was meant to show success, but public reaction was immediate and turned social media bragging into a serious legal matter.
My lifestyle, showing people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low.
Fans filled the comment sections and headlines appeared across major outlets. The size of the claim drew attention even outside boxing, but as officials checked public ownership records, the story quickly fell apart. The reality was clear: not a single building was legally listed under Mayweather's name.
The Business Insider did, talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper...
That revelation hurt more than his reputation. It set off a chain reaction. Federal authorities, familiar with his past bold financial claims, widened their investigation, revisiting old transactions and placing holds on other assets linked to him. For now, everything remains locked until a full review is completed. What makes it worse is Floyd's own admission in interviews that real estate is his main income stream. With those accounts frozen, his revenue is effectively cut off, and given the cost of his lifestyle, this interruption carries serious consequences.
Of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
Agri, got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid. And if that means cash, for those, I break it down in layman's terms, even though...
The financial chaos arrived at the worst time. Floyd was in the middle of what could have been his biggest business move yet, a $700 million bid to buy into the NFL's New York Giants. He partnered with real estate figure Mir Orbach to lead a group aiming for a 10% stake in the franchise valued over $7.5 billion. The Giants are a historic sports name. The move would have shaken the industry, and Floyd even put $200 million into escrow, showing he was fully committed.
And this is for any team that's watching right now. We'll make them a deal if they sign AB, and AB go through the whole season, no problems at all. And then they got to give us 20 million. But if he mess up, then we got to give them 20 million. So if any team want to match that, you know.
That plan now hangs by a thread as Floyd's finances face scrutiny. Uncertainty has spread to his inner circle. His partner Mir Orbach has been quiet, offering little clarity. When pressed, he released a cautious statement saying they regularly evaluate investments, including sports teams. On its own, it seems normal, but given the timing, many see it as a red flag, suggesting the numbers behind the deal may not match the promises made.
For his lifetime, he's going to make $300 million off the deal. It just doesn't make sense, especially with the amount of power players in NY I see who would have already bought those 62 units if it was so lucrative. The white guy would have easily bought those 62 units up. And this is where I think the bigger understanding comes in. Because if you don't know, the true owner is Black Spruce Management. Mayweather at most holds a minority ownership stake and likely through a financial...
Orbach's silence has only increased doubt. People are questioning why he hasn't clarified Floyd's involvement or explained the details. If the deal is solid, clear answers are nowhere to be found, and with each day of silence, the uncertainty grows, making the situation feel more unstable.
If you know how much money you got, you really don't have no money. So if you know how many buildings you got, you don't really have no buildings. So I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings.
Adding fuel to the fire, Eddie Hearn had raised concerns months earlier about whether Floyd's wealth matched his public image. He wasn't saying Floyd was broke, but noted that constant spending and exhibition fights didn't add up. Those comments were dismissed at the time, but now in light of current events, they sound more like a warning that was ignored.
It just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money after all these years?
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you spend...
Other industry voices have joined in increasing concern. Analyst Rick Glazer pointed out that while it's hard to imagine Floyd struggling financially, the chatter comes from credible sources. He warned this isn't a minor PR issue but a deeper problem that could escalate. Meanwhile, Floyd posted a video promoting a Thailand-based cryptocurrency, offering incentives, a live Zoom with him and the founder, a $100 cashback and a chance to train one-on-one with Floyd.
It's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave.
An offer like that from someone who rarely gives anything away raises questions. Why attach so heavily to a small crypto and layer multiple rewards? Some saw it as a scramble for quick money. The bigger picture shows a chain of risky choices, financial warning signs, and lack of transparency. On the surface, Floyd flashes wealth and style, but behind the scenes the foundation seems far less secure than it appears.
Because of the drug of boxing.
Also money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money. He
spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any.
Floyd, sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
There is real risk. More assets could be frozen pending deals collapse, and claims about his wealth question. Staff at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness in Los Angeles even staged a protest after weeks without pay, holding signs and microphones. They made their frustrations clear. Some signs read, "The money team has no money," and "hard work, dedication," and then what others called their treatment, labor trafficking and modern slavery, showing employees had reached a breaking point.
No, it's not for real. No pay!
Where's Money Mayweather? Hard work?
Dedication!
No pay!
Money Mayweather where?
Don't see you.
I don't see you.
Brent won't wait.
The Daily Mail reported staff across roles went weeks without pay, including trainers, front desk, and management. Attempts to get answers were ignored. Some feared retaliation but spoke out anyway. One employee explained that even elsewhere people hesitate to complain because companies can fire or silence you. Mayweather's gym became a clear example of that reality, but this time under his famous name.
Health.
Another employee said, "We're making it clear we've been treated unfairly. They tried to resolve issues internally but were ignored. Some were told not to tell Floyd anything even if he visited." One recalled, "He was here 2 weeks ago. We've been silenced. We can't even tell him the studio is closing." The gym carrying Floyd's name felt like just another corporate entity with no accountability.
More that I've been here since the beginning of 2024, just seeing the treatment of the staff has just really broken my heart. And also too, for all of the staff, I've offered discounted adjustments to $20. And having staff members tell me they can't afford to pay $20 for an adjustment because they're not getting paid just really took me back to say, wow, what's going on here. Still coming in every Monday, still adjusting the staff to make sure that they felt okay, they felt regulated, that their systems...
Insiders now suggest the LA location may face full shutdown. Employees act as if the end is near. Equipment sits idle, classes are canceled, and members are told not to renew. Samria Balden, general manager, described the rapid decline. She joined in September 2023 and saw the team wasn't properly employed from day one. She worried but hoped to help. She says she was lied to and losing pay has ruined her life.
Being who I am a protector, and I protect my team, and I've tried to protect their employment, and unfortunately now there's nothing for me to lose. We have lost everything. I've lost so much in this, not getting paid late. It has completely affected.
Another coach explained the pressure went beyond pay delays. It's disheartening. They said not being compensated affects mental health. His wife even went to the hospital from stress and anxiety. The job took a heavy toll while working for such a big name company, and the reality is they're still not getting paid.
And I'm Frank. I was a coach here at Mayweather Boxing Fitness Hollywood, and honestly, it's been disheartening to go through everything we've been going through. We haven't been getting paid fairly. It messes with your mental health. We had to rely on a member that worked at Chick-fil-A that granted us some free Chick-fil-A cards, so we're all eating unhealthy meals to the point where we can't even go home and get some fresh fruit. We're not able to literally pay for our bills. The debt, it accumulated to the point where...
Floyd has not addressed the walkout, unpaid wages, or potential gym closure. His silence is more noticeable as recently he flaunted over $1 billion in real estate and lavish purchases for staff covering bills. The contrast feels personal. Questions are growing about how his business is managed. Some insiders say payroll confusion may be franchise level. Others argue accountability falls on Floyd since his name is on the buildings. Criticism is mounting from employees and outside observers.
Warren Buffett, that's in his 80s or 90s, that can still make a ton of money. The Waltons that own Walmart. Bill Gates can still make computers. But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibitions, it's like, oh man, he's broke. No, it's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the...
Amir Khan commented on the situation, saying it's sad but karma is a B. He added, look at how arrogant he's been, flaunting money. You can't throw cash around when poverty exists, and if he spends at strip clubs it reflects a sentiment long whispered in boxing. Floyd's image of excess has always been real. Jets, diamond watches, duffel bags full of cash, and bills at nightclubs exemplify the Mayweather lifestyle.
The company is IBM crazy company. Now I need you guys to come closer and check this out. So let me kind of give you guys a breakdown. Well, in the industry, you see a lot of people with this kind of watch, this kind of watch, and this kind of watch.
When protesters accuse him of modern slavery outside the gym, the impact is strong. Some may say he isn't running the LA location, but the fallout reflects on him. His brand carries his name, and unpaid workers under it spread fast, especially as he claims wealth from investments and property. This issue goes beyond one gym. If one branch fails, others may follow. Franchise chains risk lawsuits when operations collapse. If more employees speak out or investigations start, this could become a major scandal.
Like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but I want to show you.
Gym members face uncertainty. Annual membership holders now demand refunds. Others don't know if upcoming sessions will happen. There is no communication from management, just silence. Class action lawsuits could emerge. Employees are consulting labor attorneys about Floyd's responsibility or if it's the franchise's fault. Depending on LLC ownership, the legal situation could become complicated quickly.
Carbon fiber, come check it out, y'all.
This ties into earlier controversies over Floyd's investments, with the FBI reviewing his finances and assets under scrutiny. Pressure is mounting when an empire cracks. Small flaws magnify. Protests over unpaid wages are more than minor cracks, they're serious breaches. Investors and partners may question the Mayweather brand. The gym chain has locations across the U.S. and is associated with wealth, power, and reliability. If LA collapses, it could halt franchise sales, stop partner support, and slow expansion, since promoting growth is nearly impossible when the flagship location is unraveling.
The money man is back. I'm here in New York City with the one and only Benny the jeweler. Benny, tell the people what you sold me today.
All right, see what's going on. We got the Eye of the Tiger factory on a full pave bracelet. and telling people about this, please. We got the white.
What happens next depends on Floyd's response. If he addresses employees, pays wages and takes responsibility, there's a chance to regain control, but if he stays silent, the story may move to court and dominate headlines. So far there's been no statement, video confirmation, or apology, just an escalating crisis. All signs indicate Floyd's financial situation is under serious strain and may worsen in the coming days. Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for updates.